The Lake Sunapee Cruising Fleet is a nonprofit volunteer organization dedicated to the sport of sailboat racing and creating friendships. They've been in existence since 1984.
We organize most of the racing on the lake every Wednesday night for 14 nights during the summer, and then every other Sunday. We also have 3 end-to-end races, and we also host Sailing Day, so we're a really active group with sailing on the lake all summer.
Recently, our YCN crew put out with Debbie and Bruce Campbell, and they instructed us on some of the finer points of lake life. It was a nice night to be on this beautiful lake.
I think freshwater sailing is a little bit trickier because you've got a smaller body of water and you have to really play the wind and watch the wind on the lake, because when you're out in the ocean or out in a bay, the wind's pretty steady. But when you're out here on Lake Sunapee, depending on the direction of the wind and the mountains around the lake, one side of the lake could be better wind or the other side could be better. And I think there's a little bit more tactics racing on a small lake like this.
The series includes 2 divisions. As the boats jockey for position before the start, the object is to be as close to the starting line as possible without going over before the horn to start. Then the race is on. In Division 1, the boats have to cover a 3.35-mile course, and Division 2 sees a 2.95-mile circuit this night. Going downwind, the strategy is to go as fast as you can, then positioning your boat to pivot around the marker on the correct side, or you have to go back around. Then, tacking back upwind is where a sailor's skill really shines. Kind of where the rubber meets the road, or in this case, where the hull meets the water. I'm still not sure who has the right-of-way as they crisscross each other, but there does seem to be a protocol for tracking in and around each other. Then comes the finish, which seems to be set in place well before the finish line. Some more obvious than others, as demonstrated by Division 1's Boulder Dash, skippered by Al Peterson, coming in almost 2 minutes ahead of Vento of Terry Fletcher, followed closely by the Eclipse of Bob Henry. With the handicapping system, the order was adjusted to Vento, Eclipse, then Boulder Dash. In Division 2, it looked like the race to the finish line was going to be between Slippery with Bruce McCloy at the helm and Laura's Song guided by Peter Burrows. But some great sailing brought the Spirit, skippered by Steve Jessman, blowing by them. With the handicapping, the final order was Laura's Song, then Spirit, followed by Slippery.
You know, if people are interested in crewing or getting involved or getting their sailboat in the club, they can just go to our website, which is lscf.us, and you can get all the information on. You can become a social member. We have get-togethers every month at somebody's house on the lake as just for a potluck thing, and it's just a nice bunch of people that love to be out on the lake and love sailing, and we have a lot of fun.
What a fun night! Join one of the crews and enjoy this beautiful lake.